fine Enfield morning. Uh, it's roughly it's got waiting screen. Apparently, not on the usual setup. So we're making do with what we have. Hey, time to wait 25 fucking minutes while we wait for the stream to start. I guess we pull up normal 8K while we wait. But in the 10 minutes before stream, we'll do a classic bingo. Are you talking? I sure am. How about now? That's a good morning, Bill. It's been a while. Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Hopefully this is okay now. What's a funny story? YouTube's yeah, shadow banned by YouTube. It's fucked. Oh, Windows jump scare. Alright, let's move this setup. So this is the setup of all time. Gotta say. And then okay. Yeah, that's wild. You got censored. 10 years for my celeb. Too many L's in that kill. Oh. True, Munis event with a 6-star that isn't Munis. Shit's tough, huh? Yeah, that should work. True. I mean, everyone is saying it's a pretty setup heavy thing, so another Munis event should theoretically happen. Now someone else doesn't hear it. Okay. Okay, let's do this. One more. All right. How are we sounding now? I want a different setup. I apologize. Because I'm at the Endfield, duh. Also, good morning, sir. Okay, the music just fucking dies. Hello, forever. I still sound the same. I'm not on my site. Give me some slack. I'm out of town on business, and I'm still streaming. Uh, raises up by this much. Hello? I turned up the gain even more. Almost. Euro friendly, yeah. I mean, I'll stream the event relatively early. All right, we're cranking this bitch up. Okay, I'm in the yellow now. That's dangerous. Thank you forever. We have no emotes. This OBS has nothing. We don't got shit anymore. Production value was already at bottom. We're in the negatives. Hopefully this is okay now. Now it's peaking. Okay. Oh, was that 12 months? That's fucked. Thank you for whole last year. Good morning, Luna. Do I still sound like I'm in another room? No, that's probably because this room is echoey and I don't have all of the microphone settings that I usually do. Like, dude, I woke up and I just hopped on, alright? Turn this down, I think. Okay, but can you hear me then? That's the most important thing. I probably sound like shit, but can you hear me? I need to hear myself. Holy shit, I do sound like I'm in a fucking different room. The chair's fucked. You know, we're here for the love of the game. I gotta eat the mic. That fucking sucks. Another mic? Could be. I don't think so. Considering there's no other thing connected to this PC. Windows 11? Windows 11. This PC has Windows 11. It's fucked. Okay. How are we sounding now? Are we sounding just slightly better? Still another room away. Alright. This shit is so ass. Okay, let's do this. Holy. Huh. Did I fix it? I'm so loud now, aren't I? I'm trying not to speak too loudly. Okay, I lowered it because I was definitely peaking red. Yeah, let's go. Take me back, man. Take me back. This shit is out. It's fucked. It's so fucked. Hello, Mickey. Good morning. All right, let's make a. Oh shit! The stream started. Yeah. Here, actually. No bingo, just jump in. Okay. They announced EOS. True. Game is dead before we even played. Can this? Okay. Well. While YouTube decides to load chat, we'll just sit here and talk about old op clones. Yeah, reconveners are pretty cringe. Personally. Okay, there's chat. I can turn chat off. Alright, let's see if this works. It does. All right, let's do a verbal bingo. You need more coffee? It's just a bit early. They'll definitely tease new characters in this stream. I think we'll be stuck in Wuling for 10 million years because China's #1. They'll say that they fix income currency. Persona 5 collab day 1. Fial will make a mention here. We'll get a release trailer. Haima will say, please take it easy on us. We're a small indie company that doesn't know how 3D works, so when we include very predatory practices, don't get mad at us. Still late for you? Damn. I'm sorry forever. I don't think this will take longer than an hour and a half. Bean merch. Do you think they'll sell us merch already? Forte off on launch? I doubt it. We're gonna get another 5 Gooner women before we get one ox and our cow. Hello, yeah, it's good to see you. What's last right doing in the back? I didn't get to. I got no one yet. My pulls were so bad. Good morning, Bacon. Announced more reconveners. I think we'll get like one or two more characters today. I hope we don't get more reconveners. It's so. I personally think it's extraordinarily lazy and cash grabby. But you know, people like seeing funny Surtur women and seeing, you know, Pog on their screens. But you know, when I can point at the screen and be like, oh, I know that guy. You know, sometimes that one's, unless they release someone I like, and then all of a sudden it's okay. Just like an AK. If the altar is not someone I like, then altars are bad for the game, and they're bad. Yes, Descendants should be the way they should have gone, but we all know how people are, how mainland China is about their waifus being taken away from them. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? That they're not the same person. That they're all slightly different. Right? Same core, but slightly different. Unironically, I think so, yes. A lot of people like Old Man Helliger, but then they took out the old man section of Old Man Helliger. So I don't know what the game plan was there. Yes. Unironically, we cloned all of our strongest people is way more interesting of a moral quandary to see. You know, that could be easily a bait set up to be like, oh, let's look what happened to Rose Island 300 years later. But yeah, Chen and Enfield Chen are definitely a breath of fresh air. I can't believe I'm saying a breath of fresh air for a game that hasn't even, it's not even out. That's how boring I think reconveners are. Until they release someone I like, and then all of a sudden I'm on board. And then all of a sudden it's good. Hello Pog is gonna be a middle schooler. Yeah, I don't know why they made him so young, but I suppose it's all about I'm also sad they made us less edgy. Speaking of Pog, there he is. I don't think it's coincidence that a bunch of the most popular Mandan Arknights are middle-aged and or grandpas with like Eggs, Thorns, and Elysium being the younger lads of the group, but they don't hold the candle to, you know, to Chongus, Moinar. Helliger has its big fan base. Silver Ash is a 30-something-year-old. So I'm surprised they made Helliger young. Yes, unironically. Okay, one reconvener or descendant. I think an easy trope they could do is from one of the family lines, like Chen. So like a neural family descendant would be pretty interesting. They could easily make that character, oh, my family lineage, and either be continuing it or redeeming it because something happened. Something about an Unk being on the front lines is battling. True. Do your eyes Wolfguard's a descendant of Texas? I bet they cowered out and say it's a and say that it's a Texas family clan. And Texas will be like, you know, the capo or whatnot. We're already threatening more Chen. Chen alter, guys? Chen alter? With Palula, guys? Who's ready? Who's ready? My upcoming alter video is gonna be out of date immediately with Chen alter. Last raid should have been neural alter instead. Last raid should be better designed. It's still not the worst design in the game somehow. Somehow the worst design, the abomination that exists in Endfield is currently on our screen. Yeah, and that's a knight with their ass chaps out. Come on. Come on. Get that shit out of here, Kill. We have knight designs in AK that are good. Every convener to descend, that's crazy. That would go crazy on Twitter art though. It's a miracle that at least our main characters look nice. Ember neck up is cool. Yeah, I could believe that. Ember below the neck is an atrocious design. Guys, it's like I'm really playing Endfield right now. That's like the opening screen. Where she's got her ass out. What's the point of wearing the armored skirt if my butthole's out? You know what I mean? Oh. We have eyes. What the fuck? Gravity being put hard at work. How's the sound? Is it good? I'm probably gonna be John Edmund because I think it's funny. Junior bait number 1. Elliger, but without being old. Do you like it? Like, what is he wearing? Both Edmonds are twins. I think it's also very silly headcanon. Too bad it's not true. You're getting the pretty cinematic right now, Luna. Lolly Wolf, playable. Oh, they're making the female admin the important one again? This trailer very much showing us that it's the same person. Holy John. A lot of Lolly Wolf for a character that's technically not playable. Who brought the Lolly Wolf on the team that's not playable? I mean, yeah, she will be playable. I assume we will get her teased this stream. If not outright, she'll be on the starting 6-star roster.
嗨，大家晚上好。Hello。
It's a cute 5-star.
欢迎各位来到《明日方舟中国地》的公测前瞻特别节目。我是海猫肉和物，也非常感谢刚才由 Starset 带来的全新曲目，为今晚揭开序幕。那今天这个节目啊，对我们来说意义也非常特别。在正式公测到来之前，我们想借由这个机会和各位管理员一起看一看《周末地》究竟是一款怎样的游戏。你会在这里经历什么？那我们在全面测试之后呢，又做了哪些调整？ 以及之后会走向哪里？希望各位管理员在踏上塔维尔之前，先对这场旅程有一个清晰的认识。那也正因为如此啊，今天现场我们邀请到了拉，还有我们的特别嘉宾 ZC 来一起和大家聊一聊。那先请二位和大家打个招呼吧。
Hello， 各位晚上好，我是 Ra， 很高兴呢，又终于能在这个时间点上和各位管理员一起并肩前行。
大家好，我是 ZC， 非常感谢两位能够邀请我参加今天的节目啊。 也很期待接下来能看到的分享。
欢迎二位，也欢迎屏幕前的各位管理员，欢迎来到塔维尔这个美丽、辽阔却始终与危机并存的世界。
Steeped in danger, huh?
在100余年的开拓之后，文明环带重新建立起了秩序。但只要把视线移出高墙，你就会发现更多的土地依然是荒野和未知。
Get me out of Talos for as soon as possible.
一次次改写，但人类从来没有把命运交出去，他们在危机里继续前行，用战斗守住当下，用建设和生产把文明一点点往前推。周末地的故事就发生在这样的世界里。
当故事真正开始时，你会在一个完全陌生的地方醒来， 记忆几乎一
You wake
片
as
空
an
白。
amnesiac
我记得是
protagonist.
和中末地工业的监督
Because
菲利
you cannot
卡
write
德对话
anything
中
better.
才得知这里是地江号，是中末地工业的基地啊，也是管理员之后的指挥中枢。
对的，但地江号呢，也不只是基地。对于很多干员来说，这里
I
是他们
imagine
生活、工作的地
5
方，
years from now
这里
they'll
和
do
他
an
们
event
共同的
where
家。
for
而
a
中末地
limited
工业
time
本身呢，
we'll get to visit
它也是
Terra
一个长期站在开拓最前
as
沿的
like a
城
like a
市。
portal flashback
协议
thing.
原石传送技术、集成工业系统、原石的可控分布技术，以及这个塔维尔唯一的轨道飞行器地江号，这些源自中末地的技术成果，已经成为了塔维尔未来的一部分。
现在呢，随着新威胁的再次逼近啊，中末地工业也将再次踏上开拓之旅。
I'm
而你
optimistic.
就是中末地工业的管理员，在长达10年的沉睡之后，你再次苏醒，你会从佩利卡那里一点点重新了解到你的身份和职责。你掌握着原石的权限，也承受着他留下的痕迹。
原来正因为管理员曾一次次把文明从边缘拉回来，也因此一次次付出代价，所以才会沉睡修复自己，等待下一个必须醒来的时刻。
是的。而这一次醒来，你听到的是一个被明确说出口的计划：制造协议核心，把它部署到文明环带的关键区域，去对抗侵蚀，重启系统，让那些被切断的未来重新连上。
更关键的是，包括将你唤醒在内，
They're not extreme,
整套
that's true.
计划都来自一份名为0号委托的方案，而这份委托的委托人正是你自己。至于协议核心具体意味着
We
什么，
are
它也会
industrial
和后面
Jesus.
要讲的集成工业系统紧密关联。我们会之后去专门展开介绍。
We don't know what blight is now.
计划刚刚启动啊，第一站4号谷地就出了一个问题，不仅通信故障正在扩散，枢纽区基地也迟迟没有回应，同时呢，还检测到了极强的天使能量信号。
看来是没有时间留给管理员好好准备了，必须立刻去现场稳住局面才行。
而当你们抵达4号谷地时，最先正面遭遇的是一种看起来不像生命的敌对存在，它们是由不明装置锚点催化形成的天使。
虽然说天使是被制造出来的无机物，但他们的行动似乎
And
方式
Mass will be
明
the
确、
first piece
目标
of merge.
清晰，而且极具威胁性。
是的，是的。但很快你就会发现，4号谷地的麻烦远不止天使，在基地的边缘还有另外一股势力正在游
The
走试
psychos
探，
from
正在
Borderlands
蠢
are
蠢
the
欲动。
biggest threat.
他们就是猎地者。猎地者并不是一个统一阵营，他们是由年谷、狼群、沙盗3个氏族组成的武装团体。猎地者中有人把掠夺当成活下去的方式，也有人把混乱当作重塑秩序的机会。
而在4号谷地，你会很早记住一个名
Evil
字
Snake Woman.
涅菲斯。他并不是那种单靠蛮力的对手，更像是把暴力
This is
组
not
织起
New
来的人。
Reunion.
他让原本混乱的年谷氏族像一支军队一样行
They're
动，
like
在
raiders
失
is
序
the
中
best way
制
to
导方
explain
向
them.。
随着事态推进，你会意识到，猎地者的这次行动并不是偶然。
This guy
也就
gets
是说，
stabbed in
在
the
4
head
号
and
谷
still
地
alive,
不
by the
是
way.
清个怪啊，救个援这么简单了，是有人在借着这个混乱来下一步更大的棋。
对的，对的，没错。所以在4号谷地，你要做的事
Spoiler
其
alert
实
for the
非常
first
清楚
mini-mag.：
一边战
For
斗
the first mini
一边
ones.
把基地重新运转起来，清理侵蚀，恢复供电，建立据点。而集成工业系统也会在这里真正的进入实战，让4号谷地重新的活过来。
但几乎同一时间，文明
Yeah,
环带的
they're-
多数
they're
地
the Borderlands
区也开始
psychos.
出现了异常反应。
看来4号谷地发生的一切并不是孤立事件。
最先捕捉到这个
China's the
变化的
future.
是红山科学院。随着你的深入调查，你将继续踏上前往红山的旅程，进入武林地区。在那里，你会第一次近距离接触到红山的科技文化，以及他们应对侵蚀与灾害的独特方式。
公测版本里，
Bean
大家能够
balloons,
体验到红山的前2
Tenmu
个地
Shu
图，先对这片区域有个直观了解。
We go on a
但
date
是
with
这只是
Tenmu
旅程的
Shu.
前几站，而深层的冲突、更远远的选择以及更广阔的塔维尔仍在前方等待着你，管理员。
You activate the base invasions.
Haven't we met already? Doesn't matter. You'll remember me by this sword and flame. There's no escape!
We don't know what Tenmushu is.
Min. We meet again. Just call me Yvonne. It's been a very long time since I last went out. Pleasure doing business together. Feel the chill. Let us
Somehow not the worst design in this game. Crazy. There's the goat. Probably one of the better 6-stars in the game.
You have the rosy scent of beautiful memories, like an incomplete letter destined for a special place. I wonder where that might be. Surprise! Hey,
I will never forgive Endfield. I'll never forgive Endfield for giving these characters the floating instruments.
just a letter.
Here's your limited 6-stars, guys. Pull, 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 pull.
看到这里，我在想啊，那他塔贝尔
Credit
想继续
made
往前走，好
Surtur
像
a
确实和他可能
long-lived
只靠管理员一个人啊。那接下来是不是也请两位老师给大家聊一聊我们一起作战的这些干员呢？
How'd she get the sword?
是的，无
How'd
论
she
是
get
正面
the
迎
fire
敌，
demon
还
in
是
here?
推进无人区的建设，这趟旅程呢都需要可靠的同伴。
而中末地工业最宝
Why
贵
does
的，
everyone
也
finish
正是
star
这些
drones?
一直与你同行、一起作战的干员。
I don't
比
know.
如刚才画面
Probably
里
because
出
it's
现的
easier
莱
to
万
design
金、
that way.
吉尔佩塔，还有伊冯。
那接下来
My guess
就配
is
合
they
一些
don't have to
实
make
战画面
animation
带
for
管理
every
员认识一下
character
这
to
些
use
为
a
有力干
weapon.
员。
I think it's a shortcut. And it's the saddest shortcut ever. Because I think it looks so cringe that in the technical test, they would actually use their weapons and not just summon little drones. Also, new gotcha animation.
First up is Levitain. She prefers doing things her way, makes decisive calls, and strikes without mercy. Despite her fragmented memories, Levitain joined Endfield Industries as an operator directly led by the Endmen and fights at the very front.
Any
She's a
ball
striker
up
that
there? No, I don't
focuses
think
on
so.
dealing group damage. Her combat tempo is very straightforward. Keep attacking, creating heat inflictions, and
true,
igniting
actually.
the battlefield. Levitain's basic attack has up to 5 sequences. Each hit deals heat damage. Successful finisher on an enemy deals massive heat damage and recovers skill points for faster skill casting.
让技能循环更加顺畅。
Yes.
Her battle skill, Smoldering Fire, summons a magma fragment to attack the enemy.
What's your lore, stupid?
At
We have
maximum stacks of melting
somehow she
flame,
still doesn't have lore.
Levitain's battle skill deals a huge slash and applies combustion on enemies,
Man,
further spiking
Surtur
the
plus
damage
Gilberta
output.
is the
Making an enemy combusted
is
or
the easiest
corroded
way
triggers her combo
to do
skill,
damage.
Seethe. This skill causes fire to erupt from the feet of all applicable enemies, dealing tons of AoE damage to enemies. It's great for clearing up groups of enemies. Casting the ultimate Twilight lets Levitain summon the Sviga Livy, making her attacks much stronger. While the ultimate is active, Levitain can keep performing basic attacks to dominate the
Combusted
enemy.
mulch.
战斗一开始，
Once combat
Weapons it's in
begins,
Curse's game?
cast Anton Akakuri's battle skills to apply heat infliction on this large group of enemies. Right after that, let's control Levitain to attack the enemy and absorb their heat inflictions to build up her melting flame stacks. We then cast Wolfguard's ultimate to apply combustion, then trigger Levitain's combo skill to deal plenty of damage. Next, quickly reposition Levitain and cast her battle skill at max melting flame stacks to deal tons of damage. Finally, cast her ultimate to greatly strengthen her basic attacks, clear out the enemies, then follow up with an enhanced battle skill for a perfect victory.
Three heat plus 12F alters.
接下来是
Next
It's
up is
not
Gilberta.
it's not 12F,
As a
but
messenger,
he looks
Gilberta
like it.
delivers mail and intel across various
Yeah,
bases and
combat in this
outposts.
game is essentially just
She
like
often travels along
fighting
the fringes
game
of the civilization band in the
combo
frontier.
strings that you
To
memorize.
Gilberta, delivery is more than a mission. It's a way to rebuild connections, and she's proud of her duties.
在战斗
In
上，
combat, Gilberta is a supporter with both arts and physical abilities. Enemies affected by arts reactions can be easily crowd controlled by Gilberta. Her skills also apply crowd control effects to enemies in a large area. Gilberta
Surtur's best
performs
friend,
ranged
Gilberta.
attacks that deal nature damage to enemies. Performing a finisher on the enemy recovers Gilberta's skill points to ready her skill
Man, the
casting.
drones are so.
After casting her battle
I will
skill,
never forgive
Arcane
Endfield.
Staff, Gravity Mode, Gilberta enters a channeling state. The skill will keep pulling in enemies and deal damage to them. The end of channeling also sets off an explosion that applies nature infliction and can be used to synergize with other skills. Applying any arts reaction on the enemy triggers Gilberta's combo skill, Arcane Staff Matrix Displacement. With a quick casting move, Gilberta generates a gravity pull that traps enemies
I guess
and lifts
they
them.
gave
This can
her so you
disrupt
can
a
put her
group of
onto any
enemies.
physical team.
Her ultimate, Arcane Staff Gravity Field, creates an anomalous gravity field at the targeted area. Enemies in the area become slowed and take more arts damage. This is an area skill with crowd control and damage buffs. When battle begins, have Gilberta perform basic attacks. Just before her final strike, cast Perlica's battle skill to apply Electric Infliction. Then cast Gilberta's battle skill to pull in nearby enemies. The enemies are now corroded. Cast her combo skill immediately to lift all enemies within the area of effect. Finally, cast her ultimate to create the anomalous gravity field. Affected enemies will move much slower and take a lot more arts damage. Finally, unleash more attacks on them to achieve an easy win.
Yippee. We love
The last
combo
operator
strings.
is Yvonne. This engineer is a bag of surprises and wild theories. She is currently in charge of researching the ether and blight-related machines. People are often astonished at her quirky and outright fantastic ideas. Yvonne looks like a laid-back rebel, but nobody would ever
they
doubt
try to
her
make
decisions
Moo Moo,
and
but
creativity in her fields of expertise.
they make a worse-
Yvonne's
they made a
combat
worse
style is
Moo Moo.
straightforward too. She is a striker skilled at solidifying enemies. Her battle and combo skills can quickly apply solidification and give her ultimate energy. Once she casts her ultimate, she becomes the ultimate single target damage dealer.
I finally put a
Yvonne's
name
basic
to what I was
attacks deal
thinking. I was
cryo
like,
damage to
like,
enemies.
Let's
Her
Yvonne
finisher
remind me
attacks
of.
also restore skill points. Her battle skill, Berber Bomb Beta, throws a freezing bomb. When hitting the enemy, the bomb consumes
Close
cryo
enough.
and nature inflictions from the enemy, forcibly applies solidification, dealing extra damage based on the number of stacks consumed. Having the controlled operator performing a final strike on a solidified enemy triggers Yvonne's
Theoretically,
combo
right?
skill.
Since
Flash
she is
Freezer
just
Epsilon
quite
37.
literally just water.
The bot Frosty Bitey will deal continuous cryo damage next to enemies while pulling them in. When its time is up,
Me
the
when I have
bot
a gun, but I
self-detonates
still
and
summon
applies
drones.
solidification. Yvonne's ultimate cryoblasting pistolier deploys the support bot Tinkerbella. She also becomes a controlled operator. During the ultimate, Yvonne's basic attack will keep getting stronger. At max stacks, her attacks will deal way more damage. The final attack of the ultimate also consumes the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage. Let's start by attacking the enemy with Yvonne.
Mono
Wait
cryo
for an
team.
opening. This is it. Once the enemy starts using the flamethrower, have Snowshine retaliate and apply cryo infliction. Then have Yvonne solidify the enemy and perform a final strike to trigger the combo skills of multiple operators. After casting powerful attacks and skills, cast Yvonne's ultimate and shred the enemy. The final attack of the ultimate will consume the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage. Attack again to secure the perfect win.
Perfect win.
Let's take a break while we still can.
We reference player feedback on various operators during beta test 2 and applied a round of improvements
we?
and adjustments to operators. As your journey continues, you'll meet companions with other styles and combat roles. But as you gain more operators and face more complex battles, team setup might become quite challenging. To cater to this issue, we have the Game Tools feature. Open the in-game protosync to use it. Game tools include team setups and combat theory crafting, shared by other enemies to help you quickly build a combat team that suits your style.
Oh wow, it's other people.
This is like a guide. We can use it, try things out, and gradually arrive at a combat style we like.
I
As you
always
progress,
recommended in
enemies
the
and combat mechanics
forums
will
that
become
they
more
should
complex.
probably-
Game tools will give you confidence in testing
Yeah,
things
like, they
out.
probably should have a recommended team build.
They are the sparks scattered upon Talos.
Non-limited 6 stars.
Beneath the endless sky.
But yeah, guide videos are gonna go crazy since it's a bunch of combo strings.
Across the boundless plains. In the depths of night.
Get her off my screen. Get her off my screen.
They keep keep watch over the promise made to you. When the fated day comes, and the darkness descends once more, they shall rise to the summons.
Well, yeah.
To stake all they are.
The more shit you are, the more you'll pull to fix your team. I think Fog is like, why the fuck are there sheep?
At last, sparks burst into flame, for you to set ablaze the dawn.
Last Right? Why did it give Last Right from the Noxert when they have one of the coolest designs in original
beta
AK?
test 2 Endman feedback.
Yeah, Last Right could have a very cool design, and then they gave her a plug suit.
Testing. Up next is an introduction to key adjustments we've made for the official release.
Digital into that?
The first
Good
part
question.
are visual effects and overall
I mean,
performance. We've optimized a number of story cutscenes,
I think
map
the
exploration,
in-story
camera
meta,
angles, and various visual
like
effects.
the story
These
reason
include a
is
few
that
changes that look small but affected
the
immersion.
Noxer use her as
For
like
example, walking on
advertisement
snow during the prologue
to
and
like sell
environment
more
wetness
battle
effects.
suits.
Puddles and flowing water feedback will be more obvious. When you look outside Dijiang,
So like
the
her
atmospheric
being
clouds of
sexy,
the
I guess
planet
it's
are
kind of
also
the
more
point to
layered
sell
and
more
distinct.
units. A
Quite
stupid
a
ass
few
fucking
special
reason
effects received their overhaul.
to justify why she's in a plug
Sound
suit,
conveyance and audio effects have been adjusted.
but technically a
Ambient
reason.
feedback is a lot clearer. The sounds of the footsteps can probably let you know who's next to you. Some narrative cutscenes got fixed as well. For example, dialogue segments and operator story will no longer be disrupted by memo beacons and other facilities. A few cutscenes in Valley 4 and Wu Ling have received improvements too. Another key optimization is camera angle. Now, a few environment objects that might block the camera have been made semi-transparent.
Like the beam balloon?
When moving in these places, you'll no longer get frequent changes to camera zoom, making map exploration more comfortable.
Yeah, that's a good
The fix
improvement.
will greatly reduce visual stress during exploring. You can now enjoy the world and read maps at your leisure. Next, let's talk about combat optimizations. This time, we have two key adjustments. Firstly, most basic skills and combo skills no longer reset the basic attack sequence. We think this is quite an important change. Secondly, we've enhanced on-screen visual feedback effects when the controlled operator gets hit, making them look more
So yeah,
obvious.
Charlotte's
These
design.
adjustments will make combo skills a lot smoother. More obvious hit feedback also helps Endmins react to situations. Battle will be more enjoyable overall. Now, let's talk about the early game progress. We've changed authority level requirements for some main missions and optimized a few early game experiences in Valley 4. We also enhanced guides for a number of interactables in the world. Gameplay
Did you
related
fix
to
progression,
storage
guys?
crates will get more obvious.
The fact that my
tips.
4 stars cost the
I
same
found
amount
that
as
those
my
long-ear bunnies that lead
as
you
my
to
6
hidden
stars.
stash are given special effects. They are a lot easier to spot now. Also, we've added the weekly routine activity for the official release. This activity refreshes every week.
Okay.
Rewards include progression materials and the headhunting currency.
a
for
rundown
barrels.
plus the weapon
Weekly
pool.
routine is a consistent source for obtaining arsenal tickets for free.
Okay,
This is an
they're
all-new
they're
source
addressing
of
the fact
rewards,
that
especially
pulling for
war
weapons
barrels.
was not sustainable with the current way they were doing
weekly
it.
routine tasks are updated every week. The routines will also get new tasks that reflect new releases. Even if some gameplay elements do not interest you as much, you can always opt to complete other tasks for maximum weekly routine rewards. There are a lot of gameplay systems. They're all fun, but people might not be good at all of them.
They're all
Now,
fun, but you
missing
guys are
certain
shit at
tasks
building
won't prevent
bases.
you from maxing out your weekly rewards. We also made many optimizations to character progression. The overall progression experience has been improved. We lowered the difficulty for material gathering dungeons. The enemies now can be defeated quickly. Early progression materials have been increased. Endmins can now buy a lot more things with stock bills. The adventure manual and regional development level ups now give more progression materials to make early progression easier
Higher
for
initial
our
spawn
Endmins.
count doesn't really fix
We
the
also
problem
lowered
though.
operator and weapon level caps, optimized operator and weapon leveling costs, and reduced enemy levels for high exploration levels and a few energy alluvium sites.
Because the whole problem with the progression is that you have
World
to wait like
exploration and
4
material
fucking days to
dungeons
get
will both be
promotion
easier.
material.
You can farm materials more quickly to invest in the teams you like.
But we'll see how it is.
The next optimization to talk about is gear artificing.
We made it
We added
worse.
a guarantee and improved the overall UI display.
Okay, they had a
Artificing
guarantee.
progress is now directly displayed to give you an idea of how much resources you need. Changes have been made to storage crates you discover during exploration. To keep it short, crates now give more oro barrels. Light Zhong really likes his crates. It's a very simple idea actually. We just want our Endmins to have fun with early game and make map exploration a good source
This
for
like
headhunting currency.
5, 10, 30,
We even
40.
changed a few crates into surprise crates that give you 150
Oro
oro barrels
barrel.
when opened. That's very motivating for an explorer.
Better.
One may just be
Not
hiding
that
around
much.
the corner. We want to
But
encourage
not
our
much.
Endmins to explore and find these surprises. For hardware performance, Endmins playing on
It'll
PC
depend
will
on
get the
how much a
120
10 costs.
FPS
It's still
option.
5,000.
NVIDIA DLSS super resolution and frame generation technology are also supported. Frame generation will give our Endmins
Damn.
even more frames
Thank
per
God.
second for that ultra smooth graphics. We're also adding experience enhancements for Endmins who spend long hours in the game. Ray tracing has been added to a number of scenes in certain iOS devices. Controller mode for mobile devices has been added too, giving another option to Endmins who seek better controls and immersion. The controller
It's better
experience has been greatly optimized for
marginally,
various
I guess.
platforms. Some Endmins have to use their PC when they want to play with a controller. With mobile controller support, overall experience for mobile
Again,
gameplay
we'll have to
is
see how much a
improved.
10 pull costs.
This is especially helpful when you need to reposition your
Internal temp
operators
for the
to
phone.
quickly
Ray
react to
tracing
combat
is crazy.
situations. Actual
I'm glad
buttons
they're
feel
doing
more
ray tracing for your
intuitive than
PCs and
virtual
stuff.
ones. You can now explore Talos 2 whenever, wherever, and however you want. I can't wait for the official release. We just introduced a number of key optimizations for the official release. There are plenty more changes that we can't elaborate given our limited time. We'll convey them to our Endmins with our DevCom. We hope these changes will make our Endmins gameplay more enjoyable.
Okay, are the 4
Feedback
stars
from our
cheaper
Endmins
to
on
build?
headhunting is also very important to us. The next section will focus on headhunting improvements for the official release.
Okay, you can tell us that's no longer
In Endfield,
5,000.
our banners are divided into headhunting for operators and arsenal issue for weapons. These two systems are distinctive by design. Need operators? Go to headhunting. Need more weapons? Go to the arsenal exchange.
It's not a direct.
Headhunting permits or other special permits acquired from progressing through the
The
game.
studio
or
space
purchases
cost
can
is
be
a little
used
too
in
much,
3
guys.
types
You
of
gotta cut
banners.
the
New
event
Horizons
short.
headhunting, basic headhunting, and chartered headhunting. A number of high rarity operators will appear in chartered headhunting. Let's start with New Horizons headhunting. For this banner, the required
Well,
headhunting
you
permits
can pull
are acquired
weapons
entirely through
based on
gameplay
what you
progression.
pull in the
Completing
game.
the New Horizons headhunting
So, like,
banner
it's not a
also gives you an
separate
operator
currency.
of the
Like, you
highest
get-
star level. For basic headhunting and chartered
You get
headhunting
weapon
banners,
pulls from
Endmins are
pulling
guaranteed to
operators.
get an operator of the highest star level within 80
So, like,
pulls.
not pulling weapons,
Also, for
I
chartered
guess you
headhunting,
can
the rate up
not do it.
operators of the current banner is guaranteed.
So you're not like
within
wasting a separate
120 pulls.
currency.
Additionally, the
That you
rate
have
up
to, like,
operator of an
accumulate.
ongoing chartered headhunting banner will also appear in the next 2 chartered headhunting banners after
Okay.
their own banner
Our
expires.
limited pulls
Banner
go
reruns will
Surtur,
also appear in the
Gilberta,
future, so you can
Yvonne.
plan your pulls accordingly. After 60 chartered headhunting pulls,
No, you don't
also get
spend
a
full
headhunting
currency.
dossier. that auto-converts to a special
kind of like green
10 times
certs, yeah.
permit for
You
the
spend
next
green
chartered
certs to pull
headhunting
weapons.
banner.
So like every operator
Don't
gives
forget to
you,
use
like
it on
every
time.
like 10 pulls gives you, let's say,
The
100
official release is also
weapon
getting
pulls.
the urgent recruitment feature. After making 30 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a free 10 times pull for the current banner. But please note that this free 10 times pull is not counted towards the guarantee. However, if you do get what you want with this free 10 times pull, the guarantee is not affected either. Similarly, these free pulls are not counted towards the guarantee. Given the special occasion of our release celebration, we'll be opening 3 chartered headhunting banners in this order: Scars of the Forge, the Floaty Messenger, and Hues of Passion. And for these 3 chartered headhunting banners of the release celebration, operators from an upcoming banner might make a surprise appearance in an earlier banner too. For example, you'll have a chance to pull Gilberta and Yvonne during the Scars of the Forge banner.
Gilberta.
Now, back to the Arsenal exchange we just mentioned.
Oh, here they look at you.
Headhunting not only gives you operators, but Arsenal tickets for getting weapons as well. There are many ways to get Arsenal tickets. In addition to headhunting, you can also get them from the credit store, weekly routine, and a number of bundle purchases.
And
You can
spending
also get
money.
them from the Protocol Pass.
Protocol Pass
Unlike
is our
Beta
monthly
Test
card.
2, the official release also lets you convert Origeometries into Arsenal
From what I
tickets.
saw in the beta,
To get weapons,
the
you can
monthly card
spend
is actually
Arsenal tickets
very
to
good.
perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once.
Yeah, it's the
Arsenal
Virginium.
tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5 or 6-star
It's
weapons.
the OP.
Some in-game features may also give you weapons. Arsenal issue also has a guarantee system. For every issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues. The rate-up weapon is guaranteed in 8 issues. We added
Because it's a
something at the
different game,
10th
I don't
issue,
know.
which
A
gives an
Rundum
arms offering
and OP
crate that lets you
sound-
get a non-rate-up weapon of choice. After that, every 8 issues
Are
gives
so
you a rate-up
good,
weapon
and then they
or
made it
arms
worse.
offering crate in rotation. Every investment will be
I guess it
worth
just-
its while.
You just
We
gotta get
also
used
went
to
over
it, right?
Endman's Beta Test 2 feedback and extended the duration of the Arsenal issue banners. And for the official release, these issue banners will be available in the following order: Smelting Forge issue, Express Delivery issue, and Graffiti issue. Now, let's briefly talk about the Protocol Pass. The Protocol Pass is a milestone system based on daily gameplay and progression.
We love Battle Pass.
In addition to the basic supply and the paid protocol customized tiers, you can also spend Origeometries to unlock the Originium supply tier that also rewards
unironically,
you with
though,
Origeometries.
pretty good
For the
value.
official release, we improved Protocol Pass rewards of various
Similar
tiers.
to the, it's the monthly pass.
我们也想说句实话，这段时间准备公测，我们真的很紧张。
我感觉也绷不住了。
是的，一方面呢，是因为周末地终于要和大家见面了；那另一方面，我们其实也总是在想，我们还能为管理员的启程到底多做点什么？
对，所以趁今天这个机会啊，我们也想亲手为大家准备一些礼物，也
Freebies,
算是我们的一点心意
yeah,
了。
哦，那你要说这个，你看我
Are
发
we
现什么
just
了？
are we learning
给
all?
大家看一下啊，看到这2个圆盘，饶老
Are
师
we are we
好吧
to start?
这
Are
个
we
完
gonna
全就
start
是熟悉
Endfield
的手
right?
感，熟悉的味道。哇
对，看到这个轮盘的时候，我相信老玩家的 DNA 都已经动了啊！我也想要这个，说实话。
看来今天有机会延续一下咱们的手气了啊。那可以看一下
Because
简
technically
单
this
咱
is
们
like
介
a
绍一下规则吧
mindscape.
我们的今天所有奖励都会通过这2个圆盘来给大家发放啊。首先我们会请饶老师
Alright,
在
if
这
we
边的
don't
圆
get
盘
an
来
all,
确
we
定
know
咱们
Endfield
的
cooked,
奖励类
guys.
型，上面有很多实用道具啊，这个千金玉折金片，做张记录都是我想要的东西啊。然后我们会请海猫老师来再转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励倍数。那么这个规则大家应该也都了解了啊，我们就先请阮老师。
哦，让我先来。来了！
哦，看一看我们成功的第一步，加油啊，阮老师！
Money
第一票也不是不行吧？
That's
不
not
不行吗
polling
也不是
material.
不行吧？
没关系，阮老师，我们要相信。
我们要相信海猫。
对，这个 RA 无论怎么转，我相信老玩家的眼中，在我的这个转盘上只有一种选择，是吧？就是大家都知道，在方舟的话，这个转盘有个规则怪谈，就是当转盘没有被观测的时候，它是有多种状态的叠加态的。但是当转盘出现在节目现场的时候，它的结果很有可能只会通向一个。
我来就是为了看这个是不是真的。海文老师，来给大家展示一下你的功夫吧。
好，我们开始。
哦，
这个有点问题，修正一下。
这个
你的转盘不好熟啊。
此时此刻，
Yippee, guys, it's all.
好吧，那么我佩服了。 好功夫啊，一下就赚到了奥呢。那么非常感谢我们2位老师，也恭喜我们的管理员了。这次奥呢可以直接包括500幸运6000张折机票。30张初期作战记录，30个武器检查单元，5个协议棱柱，5个协议圆盘。大家不要忘记通过兑换码。
He's a fraud. He's washed. He's washed. What happened to Lowlight?
Attention, please. System
Metal
check.
Scar
Endfield
Radio.
is waiting on the icon, the myth, the legend. They're getting closer and lovelier with
It's one pull, yeah. I guess they did not change the 10 pull.
Dispatch phase now revealed. Supply stage stock renewed, and it gets real. What is the deal? Still kept concealed. Oh, long-eared beast. Oh no, my long-eared beast. Anchor drop from above.
What are we doing, Endfield?
Crisis changing, crisis waiting.
What are we doing here?
Angels are waking up, let's face it. Integrated industry, production line set, everything free. Parts machine, seed machine. Things you ain't seen, but they will run clean. Blueprints save us all the labor. Supplies piling skyscraper. Next stage, unlock system maker. Proceed as shown. I cut it tight, zip the wires, hanging over the stone. Cross the line, beat the time, every road leads me home. No way, a garbage truck? Now take the ride, feel the drive, and I'm ready to go. I run free like the wind, just as free like the wind.
I mean, production-wise, it's really impressive. But why was the song so shit?
除了跟随主线剧情、氪金等级和内容之外呢，
miniatures were
在地
nice.
图设计中也埋入了大量可以玩的细节。以公测版本开放的50前2张地图为例，它被划分成了多个风格各异的区域。管理员呢，既可以跟随支线任务前进，也可以完全按照自己的节奏自由探索。那接下来就一起随我们去看看吧。
Wuling, let's go to China, everyone.
往前走走看，哎，旁边有
It's
个
a
光点
corporate，video.
不行不行，
True.
这个必须要摸一下，我不摸不舒服。
确实，白捡的怎么能不要呢？
哦，那我们接着往前走再看看。
Yeah, I guess since
Wow.
it's 500 being
这就是
one
50乘
pull,
4K
that
的效
means
果
it's
嘛，我
still
真的是
5,000. So the crate increase is
真的有
still
点
not
震撼的。
fantastic.
不愧是塔维亚第一雄关。
确实这么看非常的细节。不行不行，我们马上得从旁边下去看看吧。
哦，能走进去。
走走走走走。
Everyone say it with me. We love
这
China.
个
China
哦，电
is
梯
indeed number
不
one.
错
你。知道我最不喜欢电梯了。
好
哎，
积极过往。
哦，
果然是体育生啊，体质就是好。
前面有个协议传送点啊，我们还需要解开
Yeah,
一下，
Wuling.
以后肯定也要再回来的。
Unfortunately, very pretty in the game.
哎，这是我们的一个传送点。哎，解锁了之后，后面就可以更方便的过来了。
Yes, jokes aside, Wuling is very pretty.
最后呢，这里再上个竹筏，
这难道是
Valley 4
传说
is
中的新能源竹筏？
kind
带
of
魔竹筏。
depressing. It still
刚竣
looks
工啊，
nice.
扎工！这是什么？
这个给大家展示一下我的神秘大工程。
还要放滑索了。
上滑索。
Also, China gives you the best. What are
这
they
个游戏里
called?
面非常有特色
Electrical
的一个滑
pylons.
索，可以
Those
看
green
见
things that you see right
那通
there.
过建设不同的滑索啊，管理员们可以自由
They're
穿
so
行
good.
这个地图之间啊，大大提升这个跑
It
动
makes
效率
you feel
而且
like
这个
you
滑
wanna
索
like
的建造位置是大家可以自定义
kill Valley 4
对
with
而
your
且我
hands.
特意把它放在了我特别喜欢的一
With
个
your
东西，
bare
就是这个
hands,
天丝装阵列。
making
哇，近
you
看我觉得它真的非常有气
Connect
势。
all the electricity.
啊，既有功能性又有观赏性。
那肯定必须
前有绝景啊。
那这么好的滑索，你搭了多久？
这个事儿不能细问。
Imagine they made
2个
Valley
小时
4 uglier just so the Wuling has a bigger impact.
对啊，
啊，这个前面有个小机器人拼图啊，好想拿这 SOS 啊，
不要慌，等会儿下滑索再去摸它。
这又绕远了。
而且这里专门停在了一个我觉得水的这个区域下来很舒服。
不过确实是一个不错的入城索道，还可以用来啊送货。
No. So like the only like things that survived are like
刚刚领的任务啊
Ursus,
告诉说
which is like
我
the
们这个
workers
下面的
like
水塘里面
union
藏
that
了
thing
好
that
东西。
exists.
下面好像真的有东西在发光，也看见没？
哦，对，
是有东西。
And then like
直接下去会
不行不行不行不行不行不行不行不行，
这个任务
You know,
有些玩家
China
也有记得啊。
young
赶紧看看。
哦
and then like a mix of
集成工业系统。
of Poland, of
整个水泵
Kazimierz.
对，我们要先把这个水池给抽干啊。
It's like 3 big
刚好
factions
我
that
包里带了
survived.
啊。
你一定掉过
对对。
So unfortunately, Minos dead in the water as it is in as it is in Arknights.
所以这里必须要拉一条管道出来，
接上管
对
道，，
接到我们的别的系统里面。哦，这样哦还不行，我们必须再给它上电。那水波工作要电的嘛，对不对？
对，好，接上电，大功告成。
哦，大功告成。哦，大家看看这个水管里面是不是出来水了？
哦，对，
源源不断呀。
哦
This is for factory. This is for
我们等
factory.
就可以了，
哦，等一会儿就可以了。我们先等一会儿呗，
没问题。
要不先
There's only
玩
like
玩
three
点别的
big
先转一下吧。
factions. Is
哦
A few moments later，已经过了一阵子了啊，这个该回来看看了，这个水抽干没？
应该抽干了。
哎，怎么感觉这个页面咋感觉好像
这水还
还没动啊，
没
没动啊？什么情况？
Nexian limited? We don't know yet because Nexian is the
4万单位的水，
is the Sweebling banner.
这个完全抽不动呀，这咋整？
超级加倍啊！
忍不了。
超级加倍，
再整点，这不行，给他安排上。哎呀，我靠，没想到这边这么
So we don't know who the next
这么多
limited
水
is,
的
but it's gonna be a sibling, so they're gonna be good.
当然，这个
拉满，
不然怎么太容易拿到
It's probably gonna be the last sister that we're missing.
被人保障。
匀一下位置。OK， 这里可以。
话说咱们这真的不算是破坏当地环境吗，大哥？
I
没
will
事，我们抽完了，最后再给
applaud
它弄回来了，就
Hypergriff
不
for
算破
doing
坏了
a
呀。
double
有道
male,
理啊。
two male dragons back to
比
back.
较优良的药水灌到这个池。
They're eventually gonna have to do it if Arknights last long enough, unless they do like
这也是
altars.
很多同学的智慧。
这个地方好大的野外啊，这个里面
Launch is in 5 days.
感不感觉这个墙有点不太一样？
有东西。
这个装置代表着
It's the 21st for most people in the West,
哦，摸了这里面。
but if you're in Southeast Asia, it's
真的别有洞天，
22nd.
对不对？
哦，太神奇了，这不是我们的原矿吗？
But it's soon.
迷志，还有大号宝箱，还有3个。
哦，前面宝箱，那这些小怪对不起了，
哦，
必须安排一波。OK， 我们先让管理员用一个重击，然后小陈赶紧补上一个技能。
Holy shit, this is the team I was running at the end of the
这
beta.
个重击之后，管理员摸他一下 ，OK，
Pure physical
管理
team.
员一个大招，然后能让他掉很多血。哦，两个东西来，赶紧闪开。
好功夫呀，Ra 哥。
哦，不行，
No problem
他们现在这个东西有点太晚。OK， 刚好现在碰住他了。
哦，还好。
先控他
OK
赶紧。
I mean, AK is gonna be funding Endfield for the first like year.
然后配合俊位的大招，我们使用他的连接技，顺便触发俊位大招的一个效果。然后不行，他在这个状态有点控不住。这个时候使用大潘的技能，
停下来。
哦，太帅了这下。
然后小陈一个技能上来，
It is mostly
我
rotation.
们先把这只解决了，那只等一下再管他。OK， 小陈这个大招先把这只解决了。OK， 最后只剩一只了。
I think it feels moment to moment, but in the end, it is just rotations.
这个操作还行吧。
啊，击操6下，坐下。
还行。
I will say,
果然面对这种比较棘手的怪，还是需要控制的。
哦，对，管理员一个技能收掉。
这套配对我学会了。
it's actually pretty satisfying to do the
这一套属于
rotations.
是我用的比较顺手的物理队，还可以的。
Ra 牛亲自推荐。
啊，又过了好久啊，这个水也该抽干了吧？大力出奇迹啊！
差不多了。你看，哦，看这里面真的
We were
水好像真的全部抽干了耶。
哦，我还
10 million years to get the water out of
把我
here.
踹下去吧。
没事，我不会踹你的。
没事，现在我们缺一个光头的 NPC 啊。
啊，
Arknights
哎，这是
Endfield
这
feels
是我
pretty
们游
good
戏
to
里面一
play.
个可以用射流无人机交互的一个玩意儿，大家看一下。
哦，是我们武陵城新解锁的一个
Uh,
互动道
the
具。
last thing
对
that they did in
大
the
家可以在这
beta
里面
was a
尽情
time
地接下来探索里面的宝藏。
a timed mode.
很多层，可以慢慢玩。
But yeah, the boss fights are very good with this type of combat mechanic.
哎呀，我先跑一下，哎呀，这不行啊，这个。总不会
PGR
不会是我
spoiled you?
操作问题吧？这个总不会说操作问题吧？
要不要提升练度啊？
I never played a
应该不用
PGR.
吧？
All I can say, I guess,
有
is
办法
that the
我们游
the
戏其
combat
实除了
system
提炼斗
itself
争，
is,
还有一个
I
办法
would
能
say,
解决这个问
comparable.
题。哦，
Everything else,
哎，
I don't know.
看我们的解决方法。
虽然不知道是什么，但我开始笑
Like
了。
they
哎
are
这里
time
放了
challenge, combat challenges.
我看到
Well, that was
好
the
多
end game of the beta
天
too,
使
at
们，你
least.
们可识得此阵。
没错，这塔一圈绕一圈的，这就是中末
Yes,
地
the
攻略
classic
真正的战斗形态。
set up the fucking turrets to kill your, to kill what you. This is where you farm for artifices
完全
or
不需要管
artifact.
人
This is
说
your
什么
artifact grind right here.
你们再来打我呀？怎么现在不打我了呢？这个就是我们中末地的百玩挂机攻略。
简直是科妙。
It's only you can only hope that Endfield
还真
will
是。
lean into raid mechanics for their boss fights.
哇，这个战斗机械原来真的有这么强的战斗力。
打我呀！看
啊，你有点坏哦，软哥。
是选择真正能赢的战斗方式获得胜利，这就是我们的中末地工业。我们刚刚体验到的是丰富的塔维尔的改造内容。
Actually,
管理员刚刚看到的
Pepe's
也会
RA
与中末地
mod.
中另一个重要的玩法——集成工业系统的巧妙结合。
那集成工业系统到底是什么呢？那它能干什么？两位老师能不能给我们管理员都仔细的介绍一
There's
下？
kind of a sweet
别着
function.
急，
You
关
can
于
you get
集
these
成工业
tickets
系统
that
这
increase
次
the
我们也制
amount
作了一个小
that
短片，大家一起来看一下吧。
that you get with sanity usage. But it's a
the legendary close shall be awakened.
okay, this is a much better this is a much better corporate video.
Industry of the AIC achieved the miracle of mass production. AIC Factory, gear up and forge the future.
See, now this has soul.
Unlimited supply, no lucky draws.
The best varieties, carefully selected and grown. All natural tastes and flavors guaranteed. From the vine to the dinner table, from the orchard to your eyes. The quickest way to satisfy your palate. Freshly delivered.
Okay, now we're
Just
talking
open and
good
enjoy.
fake commercial.
AIC Factory. With these flavors, we shall satisfy the future. Administrator Authority level verified. AIC Factory officially deployed.
It's
Those basic needs
I guess it's more akin to a
Production
yuzu
efficiency is at 300%
or a lemon,
of
I suppose.
pre-deployment levels. Damaged vehicles and large machinery repaired. Power supply network optimized. Post-deployment
Like the flavor
operational
text.
efficiency is stabilizing at 120% of early estimates. Modular and agile production deployables are the next step of industrial evolution. AIC Factory, with technology
AI?
we shall build
We gotta
the
cancel
future.
HG.
Endfield Industries Company is currently seeking talented individuals if you are studying civil engineering, smart construction, geological engineering, automation, smart
Yeah, this
devices
is
and
soulful
systems,
corporate stuff.
robotic engineering,
I don't know what they were
industrial
cooking with that
intelligence,
song.
biological engineering, chemical engineering and technology, environmental science
We
and
gotta-
engineering, material
we
science
gotta
and
sell
engineering,
Wu Ling
or
as
food
your
engineering.
destination.
Please
Beam?
get in touch with us.
Holy
For
shit, we're in
Endfield,
space.
carrying out exploration, development, and production on Talos 2, and leaving behind a useful
what I'm
legacy is
saying.
very important. This is why we designed the AIC Factory. You can use AIC Factory facilities to create your own automated production lines. Start with simple lines, and gradually expand them to a large industrial complex. Once it starts working, the AIC Factory will endlessly produce gear, medication, and other materials to support exploration and combat. We also know that some admins want quality of life features. Progressing through the game unlocks the blueprint system.
That's what you have blueprints
You can
for.
treat blueprints as verified AIC solutions. With blueprints, you can quickly build, copy, move, and delete entire production lines. This feature will let you place massive AIC factories in no time. You can use simulation tutorials to learn about the production logic, then deploy functional lines with a single button.
Wait,
Once you
guys,
get the hang of it, you
download
can
my
save your own
blueprint. Watch my
designs as
video.
blueprints for
Watch my video,
reuse,
please.
Even share them
Please.
with other admins.
Damn, whoever gets the first
We
blueprint
hope to
video
share
out.
blueprints with various admins and discuss about designs that are peak efficiency, or even peak clowning. But do send your fantastic blueprints my way. Having everyone discussing and sharing great ideas
Whoever
is
gets
what
the
we want to
first,
see.
like,
As
clickbait
for the
title,
ultimate
base
factory solution, we're
setup,
counting on our admins to figure it out.
that video
As
is
you
gonna
continue
bang.
to explore, Endfield will also set up outposts in various
The great-
regions.
the great,
These regions may have unique features that affect
the
the
great
looks
base
of the
race.
AIC factory. For example, Wu Ling is a land of mountains and flowing rivers. The factory will revolve around pumping and processing fluids. Mass production of a special material called Zeronite will also become possible. I really like these outposts with their unique features, landscapes, and demands for goods. In the process of designing various AIC factories to meet their needs, some focus on producing combat gear and medication, while others support trade and regional development to drive outpost growth. Even within the same region, different admins bring unique ideas. resulting in vastly different outposts.
This is the bomb making area.
Automated production, regional development,
How
and
was stream?
industrial
Lots of
evolution
music you
based
probably
on
like.
local geography. Building the AIC factory is a step-by-step process.
That's
hope
right,
the
was for
AIC
Jesus.
factory experience will
Yeah,
let our
us.
Endmans realize
We're
that
like
this
halfway
is
through
more
the
than just
stream.
automation, but a major
Pretty
force in
good.
transforming the whole of Talos 2.
Only one real
We
big
just
dud.
revealed the tip of the iceberg. As for the stuff that lies in store, I think it's best we leave it for our Endmans to discover. Besides, the core feature we just introduced, the game has tons of interesting content that await your discovery. This includes Operator's narrative events. On the day of official release, the new narrative event for Levitain, Let Fire Consume the Ashen Past, will also become available. This story shall start from your first meeting with her. Open the stone gate of the ice fields, follow the traces, and approach the deepest recesses of your memories. The journey is more than just battles. While journeying across Valley 4 and Wu Lei, you can
what's
also
your
capture
lore,
the landscape
dummy?
you saw along the way and take photos of moments from your adventure. You can even take photos to complete missions and earn rewards. From the mysterious results
Events
of AIC
limited.
factories to quirky interactions, you can
As far
capture
as we
it
know,
all.
yes.
There are also places
Just
with
like Ark
details
Knights.
that calls for a closer look. Like that final door at the River Bandit Cave. There's actually stuff inside. The research center also has an ordinary-looking phantom wall hiding a mysterious bookshelf. It awaits your discovery. Future versions will also have a lot of interesting features. Let's look at some of them right now.
Yeah, that lets you replay a year later. This game, we don't know if this game will let you do that, considering it hasn't existed for a year.
Exploration can be tiring. Our Endmans can return to Dijiang whenever they want a break. While aboard Dijiang, you can interact with
So,
operators. The ship also has
I guess
functional
we'll know in a
cabins
year.
where you can link up with other Endmans, showcase your achievements, trade elastic goods, and even dive into a mysterious realm
No,
to explore and hunt for treasure. I really like this place.
That's
The
street
journey may
salvage.
take us to distant places, but we need a place to call home. We're adding clue collection to the reception room. Endmans are welcome to send and receive clues to each other. This looks super familiar, doesn't it?
Damn.
While walking around Dijiang, you
Clues
might
never
catch
really
your
disappeared,
operator
huh?
lounging and resting. It's a vibe I want to be a part of.
Probably.
Besides exploring the mysterious realm aboard Dijiang, we also prepared several permanent gameplay features for our Endmans.
This is the end game mode. Umbral movement.
有点要信息过载了啊。
但别担心啊，管理员可以按照自己的节奏慢慢体验这些内容。
I'm sure
像干员实
Fluorite
时活动啊
Alter
我
will
们也是
come
逐步更新
with
的。
how popular
公
she
测当
became.
天会开放栏位和蓝湾厅的，那公测后呢，还会陆续开放杰尔佩塔、伊冯的叙事活动。
通过这些故事，又多了一个途径了解我们的干员，也能慢慢的拼出他们各自的立场和选择。哎，对了，关于常驻玩法，刚才好像也看到了之前没有太见过的新内容啊，能不能请两位趁这个
Yeah,
机
we
会
get
把常驻
platforming.
玩法的系统给管理员们介绍介绍？
We get platforming as our end game.
这个当然可以
Our
了。
permanent game mode.
Let's start with Etch Space Salvage. Use the spatial device aboard Dijiang to enter it. Explore different areas.
This is kind of
and
like
various
your-
commissions. Collect gatherables and ores to improve your exploration
Annihilation,
capacities.
that's
They are
the
also
word.
exchangeable for ore barrels. Next is our Umbral Monument that offers a series of rather difficult challenges. Unlike Beta Test 2, the Umbral Monument is now a permanent feature and we added time challenges to it. Complete the goals within the countdown to earn even
Time
more ore barrels.
challenges.
额外的千年玉奖励。
Meet the requirements to earn
Lowlight's
engraved
like in his
metals
early 30s,
and then
right?
trim it.
Early to mid 30s.
同时啊
Rules for normal mode have been improved to let you bring tacticals into the challenge. We hope this will get more Endmans to attempt these challenges.
尝试高难内容。
The final permanent feature is
Two
Delver
new
of the
songs.
Cryptic with spatial sets of challenges. Each spatial set has a number of protocol spaces.
都包含了若干协议
Complete them to get a one-time reward of ore barrels and progression materials.
One-time
资
reward.
源等奖励。
Meeting certain requirements also gets you an engraved medal.
10个章的奖励。
It doesn't matter if you want to explore and loot, fight a tough battle, or solve puzzles. There's something for everyone.
合适的去处。
All Endmans are welcome to take up these challenges.
管理员们来挑战哦。
How does a mountain herb become Jinsao drink? Our story begins when the morning sun pours upon Hengshan and stirs the local flora awake. Jinsao is the essential raw material for this beverage. To improve production, the seed picking unit will nurture wholesome seeds raised from wild stock. From there, the planting units will raise every seed to perfection. The shredding units then convert plant matter into fine powder. When mixed with water purified through Hongshan's unique technology, it forms an aqueous mixture, which undergoes a final refinement to yield a pristine solution.
I can't even say I know what that is. I haven't touched reclamation algorithm.
Carried out an automated production line.
But I'll believe it. 700 AP.
Sustainable recovery.
I think someone asked about Aegir. We have no.
The travel companion you can depend on.
We have no clue. We have not seen any fishes. I don't think. I'm actually trying to think if we've seen any fish people.
Talos 2 is a pretty big place. When are you setting off? Wuling Travel Service, your one-stop solution for a perfect adventure of Talos 2.
Chinese closure?
I know the entire place.
Of
like
course,
the back
there's
of my
midriff.
hand.
I've
been in the pioneering business for years. Need to reach
will
a
Endfield ever stay
vantage
away from
point,
midriff?
but couldn't figure out how. Not a prob. I got the perfect workaround. In for the thrill and suspense. We got those options too. Fun and satisfaction guaranteed. Haba haba. See that? Living, breathing ecology. You won't get this anywhere else. Weapons, gear, local produce. You got a need, I got you fixed. Don't worry about angry pieces of local geology. Delivery is guaranteed upon payment. Naturally, good stuff costs a bit of a premium. Food time, and this is where the magic happens. Wuling Travel Service. Fun plus the bestest the bed and board. Yum, yum. Super rich protein spiced up with all natural condiments. A single bite is all you need for this gastronomic ecstasy. Wuling Travel Service. Your bestest travel companion in Talos 2. Service begins once you leave the door.
I'll see you in.
Guaranteed.
I'll see you in 6 months when you become playable, miss.
Welcome back, Enmins. Having introduced our official release content, we'd like to invite you to join us for a glimpse of the future of Talos 2. The story of Valley 4 reminds us that some factions are already testing the fringes of the civilization band. On the eve of an even larger blight disaster, our Enmins are quickly led to Qingbo Stockade in the outskirts of Wuling City. It's a place where conspiracies stir. As the story progresses, you suddenly lose contact with Supreme Chief Tongtong of Qingbo Stockade that you met and befriended earlier on. Meanwhile, you receive news of Bone Crushers.
And then we have a fucking cartoon as an introduction.
With so many things happening at once, you're forced to head to Qingbo Stockade to check on Tongtong, as well as the local situation. An old friend who disappears and landbreakers showing up. It doesn't sound like a coincidence. And once you step into Qingbo Stockade,
hello,
you
one
realize
of
that the
two
situation is
next
far more
playable
complicated
characters.
and dangerous than you expected. Things that transpired in Qingbo Stockade won't stop there. As you press forward, you learn that even Wuling will not be safe in the face of the
because the water has like omega cancer.
This boundary bastion of peace and
Tenmushu
order will face its own trials.
She'll be the
story will
first year
continue.
limited operator.
Your
I guess
choices
not
will be
limited since
crucial,
everyone's
Enmins.
half of these
Path ahead
operators will be
will open
limited.
up more regions. You'll also be able to meet more
First year
companions to
anniversary,
fight along your
Tenmushu will
side.
become playable.
The next 2 version updates following the official release will come with a new map to explore and discover. Hence, Tongtong of Qingbo Stockade will be a key character.
Oh, there it is.
What will be her choices? How would she choose to fight alongside our Enmins? Her story is really something to look forward to. And do keep following our updates.
Wait, who are the shadows?
新伙伴和新道路，其实从预约开始到现在，
Nah,
这段旅
she's
程一直
definitely
有许多管理员陪着
she's
我
Shu
们。
with the
在
dust
这里呢，也
colors.
非常感谢每一位管理员的关注与支持。明日方舟周末地目前已经达成了全球3500万的预约里程碑目标。同时
Unsurprisingly,
呢，全球官方社媒的关注奖励也已经全部解锁。
no, that's
五星干员骤雪、
she's
20张
the
基
same
础
as
信号凭
lazy.
证、5星武器、终点之声等全部里程碑奖励，我们会在公测开启后 通过邮箱内邮箱发放给每一位管理员。
我们也会在近期正式开启预约下载，管理员们可以提前做好准备，等到
Why is the
工
male
作开
admin
启后的
showing
第一
midriff
时间内
too, bro?
直接进入塔维尔。
在正式踏上塔维尔之前啊，我们还为管理员们准备了一份临行清单。
哈，没错，预抽卡活动临行事项已经开启。
在物资中心最多进行10次抽取，必定获得5星武器钢铁鱼鹰。
欢迎管理员邀请
Every
自己
other
的好友
opportunity
一
we
同
don't
注
know,
意
but
是的，
probably.
期待大家的参与哦。
为了给管理员多准备一些后勤知识啊，这次我们的朋友 SK Port 也为大家准备了不少活动与工具支持。
首先呢是下载福利，预下载开启后，管理员们前往 SK Port 下载《明日方舟周末地》，就可以解锁千金玉、SK Port 外观
Please
等
use
专属福
SK
利，
Port.
并且呢还能参与额外的抽
Low
奖。
rarity weapons.
同时还有签到工具。公测开启后，前往 SK Port 完成明日方舟周末地的签到，前3次还可以获得额外现金与奖励
The 5-star weapons aren't
另
too
外
bad, and they're
，SK
pretty easy
Port
to
也
get.
即将推出管理员工作记录手册，大家可以用它来记录自己在塔维尔的探索经历与重
It's
要
like
瞬间，
the
同时
social
呢也
media
能领取
platform
对应的
for
千金玉
Hyper.
奖励哦。
除了这些福利啊，SK Port 还准备了不少实用的游戏工具，希望能帮助管理员们在探索、规划和日常体验上走得更顺一些。
管理员欢迎登录 SK Port。
Metal Scar
This is
Radio.
Metal Scar Radio. 6 months on air, 0 days legal. Right, Cha-Cha. Wow, you're hopeless. Well, then this one's for you, my friend. No clue what's next, but guaranteed your moms will hate it.
Holy shit, Dead Space
And we
2?
got letters about music. Even when order smothers the sky,
I didn't think of that.
rhythms still punch through the concrete. Yeah, no aesthetic comments, but if you can still hear
At
an
least they're
attitude,
The
you're
confirming
not
operator.
completely lost. Any melody on our airwaves? At least it's unapproved. Damn it, they're
Just
here.
Boulder.
Metal Scar Radio, wrong frequency, right texture. Don't panic if we go silent. We'll annoy you again. We'll just switch channels.
So Surtur's
刚刚我们似乎接入了一段神秘信号，还听到了来历不明
operator
的
keys
声
very
音
up。to par.
看来是误
I
打
don't
误
know, the
撞
last
接入
few
了
operator
铁
keys
人
have
电台
kind
的
of been
频道
kind of ass.
在这个神
Not
秘电
gonna
台里
lie.
啊，可藏着不只有这一点内容，
I was like
还有
they-
更多
they don't
惊喜
make bangers
只有
like
给
they
管
used
理员们
to.
亲自用耳朵去探索。
来到漫画方面，以佩丽卡
Manga
为主角的故事《诺言》即将和管理员们见面。10年前，小佩丽卡跟随着管理员来到中末地
But
学习
operator
与生活的
themes
点
only
滴
for the
聪明的
limiteds.
小佩丽卡在地江号上与管理员和性格
From
各
the
异
looks
的
of it.
中末地干员们碰撞出的各种趣事儿，也为当时处于紧张备战期的地江号带去了难得的活力与生机。他的梦想，管理员的
So
期望
Pog won't be，getting
相信
one
都能在
from the
这
looks
段
of it.
故事中找到答案，请大家敬请期待
Which is。
以
unfortunate.
及《明日方舟》官方4格漫画1、2、3罗德岛与周末地
Oh
联动
wow,
的
they're
特别短
actually
篇
gonna
漫画
translate 1,
4、
2,
5、6周末
3.
地也要快上线了，究竟会碰撞出怎样的混乱与笑声
4, 5, 6
准备好
Endfield is
迎接
very
这场
funny.
欢乐风暴了吗？
此外，还有 Q 版多格漫画《加油吧，中国地》，这是一部轻松搞笑的日常作品，带大家换个角度感受地江号的日常生活。
Now-
会使大家
now
能在这部
translate
漫画
1, 2, 3
中
Rhodes
感受到
Island,
与游戏
please.
中不一样的中末地干员哦。
说到视野啊，周末地的旅程从一开始就不只是局限于脚下的这片土地，我们一直希望能和大家一起把目光一次次的投向更远的地方。
而这一次啊，我们想做的可能比之前都更加远一点，把探索的方向指向了星海。我们将在1月16号开启“捐与明星，共赴星海”的特别网页活动，管理员可以通过网页登录的账号确认登记信息。凡是参与登记并在公测后创建角色的管理员，你在中末地中的昵称和 UID 都会被刻录进特制的协议原石模型里。
最关键的是，这个承载着大家名字的协议原石将会跟随卫星一起离开地表，被发射至太空。
我的
Damn,
名字真能
that's
上
actually
太
pretty
空吗？
cool.
这是在宇宙里留下我们共同的坐标啊！
We love sending junk into
绝对
space.
会成为我们最独一无二的经历。
I guess it.
是的，我自己啊也一定会参加。小时候啊，仰望星空，总觉得那片宇宙遥不可及。现在能有这样的机会，用这样一种方式，感觉我们和星空的距离。
Imagine aliens don't find the cosmic
我
disc
当
we
然也会
sent
参
with
加了，
the
而且我觉得最重要的是，
all the
这
mathematical
次是和
equations.
所有
Instead
的管
they
理员们一起
they
参
find the
加这个活动
fucking
想
gotcha.
想看，我们的名字
the
将
the
共同
gotcha
跨越天
model
际，走进星海，这不正是最棒的同行吗？我们再次诚挚地邀请每一位管理员参与，让我们一起见证这个名字走出边界，迈向星海的时刻吧。
接下来，我们想跟管理员们分享一些联动活动情报。为了丰富管理员们的体验，也希望能在不同的场景
Crossover
里
and
和大家
collabs,
相遇。明日方舟周末地将与世界各地的品牌展开多项合作，来一起看看吧。
Already starting with collabs. United States? No way. Canada. Thailand Cafe. That makes sense. Canada, oh, the US and Canada get closed. Damn, Enfield fucking knows that Brazil goes crazy for things. It makes sense they're targeting Brazil.
更多合作细节，我们会在后续陆续与大家分享。管理员们可以关注官方社媒查看详
Because
细
the
联动
Brazilians
情报
show
哦。
up. Holy shit. Balls. So Canada and the US are getting clothes collab? That's pretty cool. I mean, them being animated like this is kind of endearing. Not as endearing as if they were beans. Oh, the merch social
欢迎回
media.
来，管理员们！全新的吉祥物生活账号龙泡泡和山团团正式上线，
Nothing
和
for
龙泡泡、
Oceania.
山
Just
团
stop
团、山山
being
兔一起度过轻松愉快的日常吧
stop。being Australian
接下来这一条，我
slash
知道很多管理员会特别期待。
Kiwi.
周末地工业也将迎来自己的实体化。我们与
Oh.
星环重工的联动带来了2款
Yeah, this
聚能
makes
构建
sense.
系列的发光摆件。
能看到有原石抑制器与协议核心，以及集成工业设备盲盒。重工协议的 A、B 组带
Slash
上原石抑
European.
制器，
That
投放
would, not part of
协议核心
Oceania,
摆
but
上
you
基
know,
建
the
设施
Europeans also don't get
管理员们
anything.
在家里也能体验集成工业系统的筹划乐趣了。
在手办方面，周末地的第一批1:7比例的手办即将登场，干员陈千羽、佩丽卡、伊冯都会以精美的实体造型与大
Another
家
very
见面。
Chinese moment in
我
my
们会
life.
在未来陆续公布各个企划的详情，各位管理员千万不要错过哦。在此基础上，精彩仍在延续。这一次，我们还将周末地的周边带到了世
Virtual
界
go
各地。
global.
明日方舟周末地主题周边快闪店将于1月24日至2月8日在美国、法国、日本、
Oh,
韩国
pop-up store in
同步开
LA.
启活动。
Nice.
更多详细信息，大家可以关注官方
France,
社媒
South
查看
Korea,
最
and
新情报哦。
Tokyo.
没有办法参加现场活动的玩家也不用担心，周末地的周边商品也会陆续上架 Greenfly 官方周边线上商店。
大家可以关注网店账号，前往商城
谢谢
线上选购哦。
I mean, global considering HG usually doesn't sell anything outside of
你
China,
说咱们周末
so
地
they're
的
not
周末会不
incorrect.
会再有一轮转盘环节？
那必须的呀！你看台下那2个转盘是不是等了半天了？赶紧上来吧，是吧？再走一趟。
对呀、对呀、我刚才就已经看见工作人员在里面偷摸摸的准备了，正好现在可以端上来了。
哦，原来已经
If we
早
all
有
go
准备了，不愧是
shit
你。
Maybe
辛苦老师来了。
Low Light will give us something.
啊
Pop-up
看看
store
熟悉
is
的
like
感觉
熟悉的感觉
a
啊！
limited
又来了
time
又来了
place they'll
那
sell
么我们
they'll
就
sell
不卖这个
merch.
关子了，我们还是要请2位老师来转着我
Usually
们
in
命运
some
的转盘子，大家
pre-existing
一块来看看我们这次有什么奖励，好吧？
Anime themed
好
store.
我先整一个热身。啊，武器检查单元，也是有用
Shit is
的
like
吧。
thank
总
you,
归
isn't
来
it?
说，
啊，阮老师什么情况？怎么变成武器呀？啊，那么这个
没事，
时候
还有这位呢。
啊，要请我们的海猫老师了。好，我们先放在这里吧，太累了是吧？啊，海猫老师，见证奇迹还会再有吗？要来了吗？难道说
不要停下来呀
！Holy shit, this guy
太厉害了，居然有奇迹
！My goat is not washed.
哦，没事儿，既然奇迹发生了，哦，那我这边
Also,
感觉
Lolite is finally wearing different clothes. He's not wearing the Thorns jacket anymore.
我也来追加一个小奇迹吧。程序的痕迹+1。
你什么时候戴了2副墨镜？
我为了防止我们
Holy shit, he's wearing double shades.
太厉害了！我们的 Running 老师给我们增加了一份福利啊，存续的痕迹高级培养材料。
既然 Ra 都演都不演了，那我想必也要告诉大家我的真实身份。其实我不是海猫肉盒，我是塔位2金玉王，
还有高手。
Holy shit, this guy's cannot.
献上另外1000金玉的祝福，
没想到还有
管理员
Holy shit, guys, we're getting 3 whole pulls.
献上一臂之力。
天哪，那2位的手太快了，我都没有反应过来啊！哎，不过既然是为了给咱们的管理员们发福利送祝福，那我的态度只有一个了，非常的欢迎啊！那么感谢各位老师啊，也恭喜我们的管理员们。那我来帮大家确认一下，第2轮的抽奖最终结果是1005个千金玉、6000张折金票、30张出勤作战记录、30个武器检查单元、5个协议龙柱、5个协议圆盘，以及1个存续的痕迹。再次恭喜各位管理员们，还是要记得提醒大家记得兑换码领取哟。不过说真的，除了这种抽奖啊，看运气的好事，我们公测版本是不是也多多少少都给咱们的管理员多准备点实实在在的福利呢？
We actually want our Endmins to start their journey comfortably. So in addition to what we said, where players can get 4 New Horizon headhunting 10 times permits by progressing through the main mission, the New Horizons headhunting also gives at least 1 6-star operator, and a New Horizons weapon supply where players can receive a 6-star weapon from a special list. We also prepared beginner sign-in bonuses. Sign in every day to get up to 12 chartered headhunting permits, as well as 6-star operator Ardelia and 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach.
Not just hope.
Additionally, there will be a permanent giveaway event. As you gain authority levels, this event gives you another 40 basic headhunting permits, 4,000 ore barrels,
Now just hope that in your
that lets you get a 6-star weapon of choice from
in your beginner banner pulls,
don't forget what we just mentioned.
You don't pull her. I fucking pulled her 3 times. I didn't get to use
20 basic
fucking anyone in the beta,
Once
dude.
the official release launches,
This woman
the
just kept
headhunting banner will also
fucking
have
showing up.
headhunting sign-in events for their banners. Every
Yeah, they're no
headhunting
longer
sign-in
dead.
gives 5 headhunting permits for that banner. The release celebration will give a total of 15 headhunting permits this way. This adds up to 135 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia, the 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach, plus 2 6-star weapon selection crates. Our Endmins will be really getting a mighty boost for their journey. And that's just the release celebration bonuses.
Yeah.
The game itself will have plenty of other rewards and freebies to claim.
Rare EU friendly. My next stream is also EU friendly. It's in like
for example,
6
storage
hours.
crates you discover during exploration
Basic permits
now
are
give
not
more
limited,
ore
no.
barrels. The protocol pass is a lot more generous too.
Basic tickets.
We also expanded the means of getting more arsenal tickets. Besides the existing sources, arsenal tickets can also be acquired via weekly routine or exchanged with ore geometries. Acquisition of limited time
135 pulls in total
is also
to start.
optimized.
You get 1 guaranteed
Weekly
6-star
routine we
operator.
mentioned lets you get some ore barrels and arsenal tickets. At the
All
quota
of that
exchange,
to guarantee 1 operator.
Endmins had to spend bond quota to get 5 chartered headhunting permits. They can now be acquired by spending
least it's
AIC
1.
quota now, making them easier to get. This item is also refreshed with the start of every chartered headhunting banner. Our Endmins who keep playing will naturally acquire these resources over time, a stable source to keep our Endmins assured. And since we don't want our Endmins to miss anything, we made a special page in the game to highlight these free bonuses. Visit the page anytime. No one's going to feel lost again. We hope these changes will make every Endmin's journey on Talos 2, whether it be filled with exploration, combat, or construction, a more comfortable experience.
说到这儿啊，也差不多到了该说再见的时候了。今天真的非常感谢各位管理员抽出宝贵的时间。
Well, they're putting a good foot forward for anyone that's
从最
watching.
初的构想到即将正式与大家见面，这条路并不算短，也谈不上轻
Actually, how
松
many。people are watching?
很多选择，很多取舍，都是在反复推敲中完成的。
20,000 people?
而能
Not
走到
bad.
现在，离不开各位的耐心与等待。
也正是因为有管理员，一点点把幻想落到现实里的这个过程才有了意义。
作为一路关注过来的人呢，我特别能理解这份重量。每一个决定背后都是希望把最好的体验带给大家。
周末地呢还在继续成长，公测并不意味着一切已经完成，而是意味着我们终于可以把这个世界交到管理员手中，在你们的探索、反馈与陪伴中，让它变得更加完整。
我们会继续努力，把更多故事、更多回忆、更多值得停下脚步的瞬间带给大家。
Crate increase.
管理员，周末地已经准备好了。
我们
5,000 for 10 pull is pretty steep.
拜拜。
Tenmushu?
You're trapped by a meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin.
Alright.
That same game.
Lance, 6-star guy.
Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did.
You did, Oompy Boompy.
You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfielder.
You are Jesus in this game, quite literally.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the Administrator, guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate
Yielded
evolution,
nothing.
the Protocol Automation Core.
Please please give John and Jane Enfield a personality. Don't make them self-insert. Please, please, please,
You would lead
please.
us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to
Even if you
hibernation.
glaze us, at least give us personality.
You carry the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed
Who
your
the fuck was that?
disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
Hello, Bird.
The
6-star operator,
Endman is
Bird.
no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the savior to appear twice.
Endman.
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 Administrator. This time, you are no longer alone. You may have forgotten these faces.
You know, for a second there, I was kind of getting interested in the story. And then they did the friendship will get you through this, which makes sense. But I don't know why I got my hopes up.
We shall wait for you.
Rossi is still not playable.
We shall fight with every power united till total deliverance.
For a second, I was like, oh man, maybe they'll spin an interesting story about the pressures. The pressures of being
that unstoppable calamity.
industry Jesus, but no.
We must unite
I don't know why I got my hopes up. If only.
and future of Talos 2.
Holy shit, Crywolf, that makes sense.
Life is fair. I only performed the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear for the cruel torture of my own longevity.
No wonder this song is good. I was like, oh my god, HG's back on the game.
Final lord I served. Come back to us.
Because it's the Go Crywolf. Alright, that was a pretty good stream. I almost got hyped right there at the end. Crywolf's music really fucking carrying everything. Alright, let's go look at the future operators and see if those shadows were different people. Oh. The stream just died? United States, let's go. I actually saw Crywolf live, some acoustic music by that guy in a fucking dimly lit chapel. But yeah, Crywolf awesome. I'm glad they recommissioned that guy. Somniomancer's awesome. Oh, there it is. Okay, these are feature ops. Bird Lady, Rossi, the guy that we saw in the PV walking, Temushu, and Pink Lazy. Yes, the final that ending song was made by Somniancer guy. Okay, obvious is obvious. With only this bird being the person, these two not being seen. Yeah, we see Landsky. Kind of a cringe design, I'm not gonna lie. We see him walk in. Alright, time to frame Temushu. I will see you at the 1-year anniversary of Arknight's Endfield. No one will be surprised. All hype dead in the water.
Trapped by a meaningless duty that was
also you can be naked.
Never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
Temu is doing one of the brands, yeah. A path already proven to end in utter defeat. Why did I get excited? Why did I allow myself?
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans.
This guy. Leading into returning ops. 2 of the 3 banners are 2 of the 3 banners are. Yvonne's the only non-returning operator. Sarah Gilberta. Antagonist? Nah, he looks like the I don't know why he doesn't have his crown. But definitely future op lad.
Fell into ruin with that same king.
I can't wait to be using this on my screen. Oh, upcoming updates. Yeah, all the upcoming updates look like they're all new characters, which is good. Reconveners are boring and tacky until they release someone I like. Is red-haired Pythia Lady new to Lula? No. But she serves the function of the first main antagonist.
Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned.
At least not logos. Seems like an interesting Miss Bird.
Mission date.
And that's where she turns around, and she's entirely naked from the front. Have a good day, Bacon. Thank you for stopping by.
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfield.
I'm just making a Gunnar joke, considering the designs in Endfield and how they've been.
This oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
You see, that line is interesting. It gives me hope for the story. because in the technical test, there was this line where John Enfield was like, it's like the failed mission line of his, and he sounds rightly pissed. I need to look for it in one of my streams. That's like, he's like, Enfield will not tolerate, failure. Like he's a dickhead, and I think that's pretty interesting. And interesting things they could spin the story into.
And I thought the Administrator, guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad
Thank you
resolution.
forever. Hopefully good pulls later today. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.
And develop the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core.
Okay, we'll wrap up here soon. We'll watch this a few times.
You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
EOCA would be interesting. True. Not in real life, though. In real life, every CEO is evil. Just another way Hypergrid strives for realism in their games. John Enfield is actually a terrible person. But not this time around, because we're playing them. They're good this time around. Due to the power of friendship.
You carry the
new boss, by the
future of
way.
Terra and Talos too. Yet no one cares about your sacrifice.
Okay, thigh high shorts. Sorry if I saw your rant at AI data centers.
But I witnessed your disappointment and despair.
Your disappointment and despair. See, that sounds interesting, and then it's power of friendship. I'm playing a gotcha again. I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm setting myself up for disappointment.
Years, so many awakenings. Barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps
yeah,
it is
I'm
wrong
an
to expect
amnesiac.
the savior to appear twice.
Endman. Endman.
Endman.
Endman.
This time, you are no longer.
See, I was like kind of getting chills with the Endman name calling, and then we got power of friendship.
You may have forgotten these faces. But they will remember.
I mean, I'm sure we will get a Babel-esque event where we see us failing and doing some moral, something morally questionable, like we did in Babel, but we're not necessarily the good person.
We shall fight with every power united till total deliverance of Talos 2.
Doctor was right. It was in the right in Babel. You know what? You're right.
To end that unstoppable calamity, we must unite the past, present, and future of Talos 2.
Datura by Crywolf. They just used his whole ass fucking government name. That's right, Perlica. I stole Wolf Toddler's last candy. That's right. That's right, Perlica. I killed your parents.
Life is fair. I only performed the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear. For the cruel torture.
I mean, this area looks pretty cool. The dusk world painting. Something like that. Maybe she is Tenmu Dusk instead. Actually, Dusk is Tenmu's Dusk.
Served. Come back to us.
Come back to us. So not Logos, knew us from the time before, where we were kind of evil, but now we're everyone's best friend in Jesus. Overall, pretty good, pretty exciting. I almost got excited for the story there.
summons once more.
Man, the aura loss with the Aya sheep.
They shall rise to the summons. To stake all they are upon a glimpse of hope.
Good story in 5 hours for Auto. Man, Emperor is such a terrible design. At least the upcoming designs are a bit better. They're still kind of generic gacha design, but they are marginally better. You wish Lightright was a dude? Yeah, honestly, if Last Right was a dude, they could have made a much cooler design, or they wouldn't be so pressured to give her this fuck ass design. It's such a bad design. The cannibalism of Last Right would be so cool. Too bad she was made a woman and forced to be in a sexualized plug suit. But it is what it is. Ember exists in the game, so she's not the worst. We designed a character one-handed, true. Would have looked like the MF Doom guy from the Minas event. Yeah. They could have given him an assassin. They could give male Last Right like the assassin dregs all over her.
Burst into flame. For you to set up.
So bad. Ember's design is so bad. Last Right, you're not far behind. Luckily, it's someone that exists worse than you.
Blaze. The dawn.
At least Li Feng is cool. You know, you can't really fuck up a guy in a suit in Pog.
We went.
But yeah, you know, 135 pulls. Ember faceplant is the last right could stumble. Oh shit. Honestly, yeah. Unironically. Release time? The release time is the one that I think you've been linking, isn't it? It's the 22nd. Preload on the 20th. It releases like at 10 a.m. on the 21st for me? Actually, I don't know. I can go look at the Endfield general chat. At 5 p.m. Be there or be square. Whole day Enfield stream. Okay, maybe not a whole day Enfield stream. Pre-stream lobby for Enfield release? Yeah, it's 5 p.m. the 21st. See, that I can actually do because I know when Enfield releases and when I can actually play the fucking game. Rather than just kind of winging my stream times when it, my schedule allows. But yeah, I'll set that up probably when I get back home to my actual, setup that I don't currently have. But yeah. I'd rather get Ardelia dupe. You know the worst part is in the beta 2, and all of my pulls that I did, I got 4 Ayas and 1 Ember. And I guess 1 Surtur. That's all I got in the beta 2. I fucking wanted to punch my screen. I dislike Ember so much that I was using fucking Catcher. And Catcher has terrible cooldown times for my physical team. You want Ember more than clones? I can understand that because I think the clones are very uninspired and boring. But unfortunately, Ember is so terribly designed. I'd rather have my clones. Well, all we can all hope is that on our beginner newbie banner, none of us pull Aya because she is free. Aya, at least, being free, she's also the best supporter in the game, which is not hard to do in a game that is just releasing. But she is, you know, she's one of those operators that can actually slot into most teams that you put her in. Just because of what she does. For us. Potentials worthless. They're similar to AK potentials. They're nothing ground changing. At least from the characters that I saw, that I had at least. They weren't like, you need pot 6 operators for them to work. Potentials get you pretty pictures, that is true. That is their biggest thing. The art is nice. But yeah, I fucking hate Ember. Alright. Well, that was a fun stream. It's now early in the morning. Yeah, Palace. Sure, buddy. Hypergriffe barely remembered that Minos exists. Do you think they're gonna put Palace into Enfield? In the Minos event, did he even have a Mina 6-star? Come on, buddy. Let's be realistic here. You're gonna get 30 more Embers and Last Rites before you get 1 Palace. And the Palace you get will be Goonin material. Palace, but negatively designed. Please let Yvonne banner bomb. Can all hope. 4 years later, Palace still dependent 6-star for her to buff. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Tank uses guns, so another double wielding gun caster. Unironically, would think a Palace altar will exist before a different 6-star Minos character. But that's because, well, now that this information is outdated, but before the Nasty and TT were released, all operators released past year 6, including year 6, half of all 6-stars were fucking altar operators. That's fucked up. Now it's like 40% because of the 2 new releases. But before that, it was 50%. You're excited for this game because you tried OG Arknights and you didn't like strategizing? Yeah, good thing this game is not a strategy game. The most strategy that comes from Enfield is team building. But besides that, there's no real strategy in this game. Also, why did they make a massive Endman for no reason. Yeah, you thought 2 hours of team combos and base building instead. Another altar? Waifu altar? Yu Dao Ye finally being released. Jackknife finally getting another 6-star operator. Honestly, Blaze Warrior, with the current release of operators that are coming out, you don't need to strategize. You don't need to strategize. Currently, with how good operators are, you don't need to strategize. Everyone getting released recently is so good that they can all carry you. Crazy in the stream with Star Set that they're not even the best song. The best song goes to Crywolf. This song's good. Yes. She's not busted. Think of her as like the best daily use operator. That's about it. She's a fantastic daily use operator. She's really good. But she's not busted. Her as a daily use is her big selling point. Her being this very good AFK operator, yeah. She's very convenient. You know, Silver Ash is the busted one in that banner. They're both very good though, which is true for most people that are getting this. Man, all aura lost by one single sheep. And then there's Aura, who loses aura just by being herself. It's so weird seeing us without our mask. And somehow, even in Endfield, the great push to the north is still what drives our story. So when you say keep the mask on, a lot of people are really asking if they can take the mask off. PV5 will be star set? Probably. PV5 should come out. Masking hooded. Unfortunately, they need a self-insert, so we need a face. Yeah, when they all walk up behind you for fifth year anniversary. But yes, Enfield designs are not up to par. The upcoming operators are slightly better. But not great. I mean, there's a reason I call the dragon lady in this game Temmushu. They look off-brand AK. Auto live in 2 hours. Let's go. I say as I won't be streaming until fucking Temmushu looks good. Yeah, but she doesn't look as good as the Sweebling designs. I think his name is like Zhang Fang Yi or something. Something like that. She's a Tianchi. Temmushu does not look as good as the other siblings, in my opinion, except Dusk. But Dusk is the lowest of the barrel. but that is my own personal feeling. All right, well, let's end it there. That was a good stream. Early stream. And yeah. Hopefully I'll see you guys for the lore accurate attempt. And the viewer pulls. Dust casting strays outside her. It's she's I don't like her design. Hopefully I'll see you guys later for Haruka and Hoshi's lore accurate clear. Hopefully that clear goes well. And not cringe. Alright, everyone. Hope you all have a good morning or a good night, depending on where you are. See you later.